Hello everybody, welcome back. We are playing some Nyla Jinx today, and probably some Nyla Volibear later. I really like Nyla's champion design. I think she's very fun, and very much my style of like how I want an aggro champion to feel. And Jinx is also one of my favorite aggro champions, but I'm a little curious how this is going to play out, so maybe you guys can figure this out with me as we go along. And this is from a player known as Super Timeline on the Apex server. Hit Masters really early in the season with this deck list. I think it looks like a lot of fun. Uses some of my favorite new cards from the expansion. And I'm curious to see how it plays out, because Nyla Jinx was a really fun deck I played on day one. I'm curious to see if aggro is the best area for Nyla. Nyla's had some success with Fizz. So anyways, getting into our cards. We have Miriam, I think is like an all-star so far in the expansion. Vikrash, I really like as well. Essentially a 2-mana 2/2 elusive, right? Since you get the spell mana back, pretty good. That creates the slipstream in your deck, which that's why I think Nyla might be really good in aggro decks. Is the draw spells, like just a 2-mana, or excuse me, 1-mana draw 2, is so good for helping you find your burn spells or for refilling the board late in the game, since you have so many cheap units. Since they're fleeting, you're usually going to be able to play both cards. Dedicant of the Challenge is another really interesting one. I have been impressed with this card. I just need to figure out the timing, because I did like a really big Dedicant of the Challenge on turn 4 the other day when I had like 7 cards in hand. So it made a lot of things cheaper in my deck, but it only draws 2 in return, and so it really like emptied my hand way earlier in the game than it should have. That was in a different deck though. But then drawing 2 is also very nice. Like in the late game, if you're completely out of cards, your Jinx is leveled, but then your Jinx dies, so you don't draw any extra cards. He's essentially drawing 2, right? Like you're not cycling away a huge hand. So he's a pretty okay draw in the late game as well. And like just like if you shuffle away 4 cards, getting like 4-mana 6/5 draw 2, that's not bad. And Jinx, this is why I'm curious about how this deck will play out. I don't know how we level her. We have no discard targets at all. No discard fodder or discard outlets. Like we're not running Get Excited, or Get Excited is not even standard, but like blowbacks, we're not running Flame Chompers, anything like that can be discarded or to discard. So I'm curious how we're going to level her when Nyla's whole identity is wanting to draw cards and Jinx wants to get rid of cards. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I guess the idea is you just play so many cards that Jinx levels, because your hand is pretty cheap the entire time. And obviously Dedicant of the Challenge is actually an interesting way to kind of like do the augmented experimenter trick where you discard your hand then draw. This updrafts your hand then draws, so you kind of have an empty hand for a split second, I think. And Divine Whirlwind I really like as well, kind of like a blowback where it kills the unit and pings the enemy nexus. But like again, how are we drawing cards? You know, if you've drawn 3+ cards this round, it's pretty much just through the slipstreams it looks like. I'm curious what the point of Gale Song Call is here. It's just a 1-mana 2/1, which I don't know why when you're not playing the Gale Song Flock, like what the purpose of it is. It's just a simple 1-mana 2/1, when I feel like you could either run the 3rd copy of Forge Chief, or even like an Acorn has 1 less like damage, but he's harder to block and can actually generate you some important value. Things like Crackshot Corsair, or even like, you know, Jury Rig. So I'm curious what the point is. Pool Shark could help level Nyla, right? So I don't really know what the point of these Gale Song calls are. So I'm curious to see how the deck plays out, because I think it could be fun, the overall idea of Jinx Nyla. But I'm not sure how the actual list will play out, you know? I'm obsessed with Janna, by the way. I played more of that Nyla Samira deck. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Like, look at this. This is kind of crazy to me. Janna Nyla has a 46% win rate. Nyla Samira only has a 44% win rate. Nyla Volibear only has a 43% win rate. Maybe we shouldn't try that one later. Oof, Galio Jarvan. That one seems like a tough matchup for us. Yeah, like what if this deck ran stuff like Rummage, Blowback, Augmented Experimenter, Sump Dredger. Interesting. I mean, I guess I might as well keep Gale Sun Call. It's just a one drop here. Ooh, that's pretty good. That seems really good here. I can go Gale Sun Call, Miriam, updraft one of the Divine Whirlwinds and get 3 mana back to keep up a Mystic Shot. So yeah, now we get to kill the Duran Sculptor and push 4 damage. That's pretty good. This is such a pretty card. I'm going to probably go Dedicate of the Challenge this upcoming turn. We'll have 3 mana, so if we draw another Divine Whirlwind, it'll be activated, so we can... I guess we can't kill Charger. Maybe we can kill something else. Okay. Well, I'll still swing in, I think. We're not winning on board. Like, they're always going to have combat tricks and stuff. And so I kind of want to try to push through damage when they don't have units to block with everything, right? Like, we're still pushing through some good damage here. They're using pump spells that they can't block a Jinx with in the future. Miriam is so good though in these decks, man. Yeah, like, I don't know. This doesn't feel good. I'm 1 game in. This deck does not feel good. I don't know how like this functions. I'm gonna switch the deck codes after this. One game is a little too short to cut it out, but I mean, this puts him down to 1 HP, so we save our Miriam. Might as well, right? Like, Master Lookout seems just kind of difficult to... Like, what is this? Is this literally just a 1 mana 2/2? That doesn't feel good. We don't have a single equipment in this deck, right? I'm not a fan of this list at all. I'm not saying it can't be good, but just the way I'm playing out. Like, yeah, why would you rather not play the Zonai Urchin Shell Shocker package, I feel? I feel like Jan and Nyla is probably just better. At least compared to this current list. They might have a challenger here, but I want to get the Slipstream in my deck. Oh. Ah, I was really hoping that wouldn't pull that one. I'm just going to keep their board low. We're so far behind on board that we kind of need to save our HP at this point until we can find our burn. Nyla wouldn't be great here. Brutal.
Let's get to work.
Oh, that's not good. I think we're surely dead. It's like, didn't this feel like we just didn't draw anything important this... Oh wow, they gave us an action. That's interesting.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr.
Wait a second, this goes to 10 health, so she'll go to 5, so 8 damage, so can't kill it. I don't think there's any way out for us here. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not impressed with that specific list. I'm gonna pop up another one real quick. I'll show the quick deck list on screen. So this looks so much better to me. We're running the Shell Shocker Zane Urchin package on turn 1 instead of like the weird like equipment unit and the Gale Swallow. Anyways, this seems like the much better package to me. It has a slightly less run rate, but like this just didn't feel great. Gale Slung Call, Boo Occultist. I don't know. It didn't seem great. I like this new list more. So let's try this one out. And that's part of the fun of like the new patches, just experimenting with new stuff. But that first one did not feel great. All right. I feel like this is just much. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, I need to actually take a second here. Okay, I was gonna say, I just want to make sure we're running Miriam, right? I didn't remember seeing that one, but that's such a good card. Like Zane Urchin and Miriam seem like actual MVPs in this type of deck. Like Zane Urchin is not only good at discarding things like Flame Chompers, but it also triggers Nyla. Like that seems pretty good. Volley Alawi. I kind of want to play this instead of Nyla Volley, because Nyla Volley is apparently not doing so great, where Volibear actually seems kind of good here. Jaina Volibear is the most played deck. That's kind of interesting. I didn't expect that. Oh no, sorry, did I already type? No. Volibear Jaina, Volibear Galio, Volibear Aurelion Soul are the most played decks. This looks like a fantastic curve. Turn 1 Zane Urchin plus Scrap Scuddler into... Oops. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I can't believe the top 3 decks are all Volibear. I thought he was a cool card. But just the streamers and content creators I watch. Tentacle Smash here would be a little annoying. Okay, interesting. So I can just use Nyla's Formless Blade to deal a damage to that. Is that any good? I'm thinking of going Boom Baboon and then throwing away the Chompers, actually. Alright. But yeah, anyways, my point was, all the streamers and stuff I watch are like Akado and Majin Bay, who much prefer the spell type decks rather than like Volibear, you know, big creature decks. And so I thought Jaina, but because Jaina and Nyla are much more my style as well, so I thought they would be the most played. But the top 3 decks are all Volibear. About 18%, 19% of the top decks are Volibear. Like, look at this. Like, Lurk and Heimer Jace are more popular than Nyla Samira. Interesting. Okay. Probably just gonna get 2 2-drops down here. Nyla's looking a little helpless, to be honest. Probably just gonna want to draw here. Shell Shocker doesn't seem great anymore. Does this ever accomplish anything? I think this does. I can go here and pull Tentacle next turn so our Nyla can get in. Hmm. Okay. Probably not great here, but I'm happy to get him down soon.
What do you seek, and what do you offer?
I'm gonna take my attack. They can't block with this. Oops, this is what I meant to do. They can't block with this without losing it. And if they block here, they're hopefully... Okay, that's fine. So we have a level Jinx, but essentially on our next attack turn. Mystic Shot was good. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping they would develop this turn. But yeah, that's a lot of damage. I might throw away Miriam here. Just because like saving 3 HP might matter at this point.
Not another step.
And I can go like this.
The winds of change blow bitter cold.
I'm gonna Mystic Shot here. Because I'm just gonna want to shuffle this away to get the rocket anyways. And if I do this, they don't... It's not guaranteed they have something. Like, they'd have to have another Eye of Nakaburos or like a title invocation. But with the rocket, we might be able to attack through... This is an area where Dedicant of the Challenge is really good. It's only shuffling away 1 card and drawing 2 cards. And flipping our Jinx. That seems really good. The rocket here is obviously fantastic. Oh my gosh, that was a fantastic draw too. That was not bad. We probably still just kill them here. And we could honestly also just let Nyla go. I think we're killing them if we attack here. So I'm going to send everything in. But in another world, Nyla's gonna level next turn. What? Oh no. Nagaboros is good, huh? Oh man.
Your strength is lacking.
Woof. I was unaware that this was... I don't know what happened here, but obviously this tentacle was very hard for us to, like, stop. Oh, that's one heck of a draw. We still have a chance. We'll have 8 mana. Anyways, I don't know why I didn't realize that. I figured this was something where it was like only round start if you have the attack token, something like that. That's 3. Oh no. Rummage. Double Mystic. Unlucky. Good game. Yeah, that tentacle was just so huge for us. I don't know if there really was an opportunity for us to kill it earlier in the game. Obviously you want to if you can. But that felt pretty brutal. Let's see here. Jhin and Nyla, I can't believe it only has a 46% win rate. I feel like it's so good. Okay. Let's mess with this here. This is fine. But this is not the spice that I'm looking for here. Shell Shocker, unnecessary. At this point, why am I even playing Jinx? hold on a second. What did I play yesterday? Didn't I play Nyla Samira yesterday? Give me a second. I need to figure this out. Cause my brain is clicking here. Okay. Yesterday we did play Nyla Samira. Surely Nyla Samira. Not much better. That's so strange to me. I find it hard to believe this is the best Nyla deck. It's fine. Let's give it one more go. Discard. But I don't know, man. I don't know about Jinx. I want to be playing things like Windborn Mariner and Exalted Cloudwinder, and especially like the Tide Dancer. I want to figure out a way to get those into my deck. But I guess that wouldn't... No, hold on. Sorry. Cloudwinder's P and Z, so I guess we'd have to be in... Yeah, P and Z, Windborn Mariner are the Janna cards. Because how do we fit that into this deck, then? We get something like Eye of the Storm. I just don't know if Jinx is the best partner for Nyla. This seems pretty good on turn 4 against our deck.
Anything else?
Fizz Nyla, only 46% win rate. I think I'm fine with that block. I'd rather use my Mystic Shots to try to ping off something like that could potentially be a Nico. Oh, that's so cool. I don't like how there wasn't much of an effect, though. Like, I kind of just, like, drew the card. Like, where's the golden glowing sun, you know? I'll shoot that guy. 3-1 is annoying because it can kill our Janna. Or, excuse me, our Nyla. So we could go Dedekin of the challenge here. I don't know if that's great. I think I might updraft him. No, I'll updraft the blowback, I think. Hmm.
You cannot hide forever, Nasus.
Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to take my attack with these guys. If they want to take a block, I can try to Mystic Shot him. I'm clearing my hand soon anyways and refilling. That's why I'm willing to kind of throw away these units. Because we're going to either be updrafting here or Augmented Experimenting next turn. Yeah, that seems good. That's fine.
We'll find our prey.
Oh, sorry. I'll probably just Mystic Shot the Renekton here. And like we don't I guess it'd be 1 spell mana. I'm probably just gonna go Master Lookout here. Yeah, because he's gonna be at 4 health next turn once his health resets, so I'll get him in range of the Augmented Experimenter. Red negation would be painful. Okay. Or like that. Mystic Shot might be able to ping off something here. This guy might swing in for some damage. Ooh. Well, that's probably gonna eat up our chompers. Otherwise, we get to swing in. How much damage are we really doing here? We're pushing 3. They can go block, block, block. We're losing our units, but they're losing their units too. And if this is a, this isn't a Ward on the Tribes deck, right? Is that Ward on the Tribes is just Freljord, right? Yeah. Okay. This doesn't feel great so far. Like, I would kill to have like an Exalted Cloudwinder here. Or like the, you know, the more of the Janna spells. Rather than Mystic Shot, blowback, blowback. I don't know. I like the draw stuff, not the discard stuff. That's it. I've had enough of Jinx. You're gone. Alright, let's see here. Nyla Samira, what can we pop in there? Vikrash, Tide Dancer. We also get access to Barbed Chain with Nyla. I have Nagakaboros. Father Fury. I don't know, man. Janna and Nyla is calling my name. I think I can build something spicy here. I'm gonna work my magic. All right, so like, let's see here. Two Dargon Harpoons, I think it's a little over the top. You'd rather have spells or actual units. And Ibaros isn't a great card for 9 mana. So I'm cutting one of those. We've also got 3 Pool Sharks. Do we need all 3 of those? If we're trying to go more aggro here, I'm going to cut 2 Sunken Temples, 1 Tide Dancer. Pop in Vikrash. Already 3 of. Three Miriam. Good. These are the 2 cards I'm most excited to play. That's why I'm trying to fit them in here. We can also get Triple Mystic, Triple Howling Gale, Eye of the Storm, Divine Whirlwind. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. What if we try this guy? Oh, what's the Explorer here? Octo Adventurer, that's right. What a cute card. Okay, let me just scroll down here to 1-drops. That seems good. I don't want this. We can go Master Lookout. Right, right. Hired Gun is actually interesting. What if we go Hired Gun? It's not really accomplishing much for either of our champions. How are we drawing our best cards here? Am I missing some spells? I guess we could pop in a Rummage somewhere. I'm kind of happy with this though. Also, is this in standard? No, okay. The Prowling Cutthroat is one of my favorite cards that never gets used. I love this card. This seems fine. I think we can work with this. Let's give it a try. I think this is more fun than the other shenanigans that were going around. Hey Charles, what's up? Trying Nyla today? Yeah. Trying to figure out what's up with Nyla, because Sunken Temple seems like a really good card, but I'm trying to see if we're leading into a little bit more of an aggressive style here, and I'm not sure what to cut. I'm not convinced Darken Harpoon's fantastic here. Maybe it is just better to get rid of Darken Harp, because yeah, like we're running like 6 1-drops, trying to be like not the crazy combo late game turbo Janna deck. Because I was just playing Jinx Nyla, and it did not feel great. Like it just did not feel like it flowed well, and so I'm convinced you still want P and Z with Nyla to draw the cards rather than Jinx trying to like discard stuff. So I really like Janna's package. Darken Harp is good when it goes late. Darken Harp could be really good. I'm so unsure what to cut. Maybe this Octo Adventure is just not necessary. I think he'd be fun to try out, but he's not what we're trying to work with here. I'll pop in a Temple. Because Jinx just felt so counterintuitive to how Nyla wants to play. Like with Nyla, I imagine myself just getting huge hands of like 8 cards at a time. And that just doesn't happen with Jinx too often here. I mean, maybe this is fine. We go turn 1, turn 2. Maybe we can get this guy flipped on turn 3 as a 0-mana 3/1 turn 3. Okay, this is interesting. If we can flip... Okay, this could be nuts. If I get Nyla down turn 2, turn 3, we're drawing 1, we're updrafting 1 with Miriam. All we need is 1 more card to flip both the Windborn Mariners to 0 mana and have Master Lookout get big. Like a Rummage off the top could do it. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. So I'll probably pop this guy away. Maybe we don't need both of these.
I'm here in Janna's name.
Well, we just lose. Gosh darn it, man. I hate chimes so much.
May your blessings upon me ease the
I know we could have played that guy for 0 mana next turn, but he's never attacking into them anymore. So I'm going to updraft them and try to find more of our important removal. Because we only need to deal damage to these two guys, hopefully, to be able to get in an attack. That's their most expensive spell. Makes me think they just have a bunch of units. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow, that was good. What do we kill, though? I guess we can start here and then see what they do. I mean, do I even want... There's not really a guarantee I'm going to attack with Nyla this turn. But if there's any attack I have, it's going to be with a Fearsome Brash unit rather than just a Fearsome unit if I play it elsewhere. This could deal 4. Updraft 1 to refill my spell mana. We could throw away this temple and get 6 mana. And then this would deal 5. So we can go here. Still wouldn't do it. I guess we'd have to ping these two, but we're not killing either of those. Like, that just seems dangerous. Maybe it's just Sungun Temple. We're never killing them. We're just dead next turn, aren't we? Like, we can't kill any of their important units, and we're never attacking into them. I guess it's better to kill these two, saves 3 damage next turn. Helps, just like lets us live another day, I suppose.
My vortex shall consume you.
We're alive at 1 HP next turn on the open. Alright. Not the most impressive showing. That felt so bad though. I don't know. Like, we were shut down from turn 3 onwards. We never got a single attack. Targon, PNZ. I love this dude.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen. Come on, people, let's make tomorrow today. We're working here.
If I play Nyla turn 2, we kind of have to take the open attack. I'll play her into an Aftershock, but I'll open attack next turn because I don't want to run Nyla and Miriam into a Shock Blast, so I'll just take my open here. It kind of gives me an excuse to play something like a 6-mana Scrap Traption. I think I'm just going to draw a card here. Eye of the Storm. Are we really using that anytime soon? Like, these could actually kill Heimer. They seem kind of important.
May Jana's will be done.
Oh, nice. We can get him down this turn. That seems good. I play Slipstream just to see what we draw. And then we'll have 2 mana worth of things to play if we want to still play Cloudwinder this turn. I think I might just play this next turn. Yeah, I might just wait a turn. I don't know. We're getting shut down so early in games. Like, how are we ever attacking into this? You know what I mean?
Joyful and swift.
That's not bad. I guess it only does 2 at the moment. Ooh, this guy could attack. I'll probably play one of these first then. Honestly, playing this first leaves this guy at 1 HP, but we can at least deal with the unit on 1 HP better than... I'd rather kill the extra unit as well when we have the chance. Even if it means this guy can't trade directly into him, I suppose. Okay, anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. I think maybe we could level Nyla soon, and that's one way to help us get out of this mess. Oh, interesting. Okay, well now I can just... We'll like chill out for a second. I don't need to attack into this. I'm a little worried if they have their champions.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Now this guy's not a brash blocker anymore, at least.
Could have died harder.
Answers, I have them.
I don't know what we're doing here. This deck, it doesn't feel powerful enough yet. There are like so many little things that make me think like, oh, oops, we just can't attack now. Which is a little sad. I really like Nyla, but like, it's fairly early in the game, and our Nyla has just not been able to do anything, right? Like this came down in turn 4. They had a turn 4 7/7. Like, what is the Nyla deck supposed to do about that?
Let's get to work.
Because you don't have like the crazy turn 5, turn 6 lethals of like a Jinx discard aggro deck sometimes hits. Like you're trying to do like these shenanigans with like a turn 6 3/5 compared to like a turn 4 7/7, and like their turn 8 is so much more powerful than what our deck offers at the moment, unless we have like Janna going crazy. I know our opponent knows about this Nyla, but this one's fleeting.
Ah, innocence may be the greatest joy of all.
Oh, it's just a tragedy of errors at this point. Brutal. GG. Oh, I haven't seen that in a few days. I hope the servers are still okay. I feel like my poor Nyla just doesn't even get to attack on turn 2 most of the time. Aw, no, come on. The poor servers. Alright. I was gonna play only one more anyways. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm curious to see where Nyla goes, because I feel like there has to be something good somewhere. But I was a little underwhelmed. I don't know. I'm curious to keep experimenting with her. So far, Nyla Samira has been my go-to deck, so I'll probably play some more of that. I end up having a surprise day off tomorrow, so I'll hopefully get a nice long stream in tomorrow. Maybe try some more Volibear decks too, because those are kind of fun too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you around. Have a good one.